Hi, today we can discuss something related to chemical equations. What is a chemical equation? We know different chemical reactions. These chemical reactions are to be represented. A chemical reaction can be represented by using symbols and formulae. By using symbols and formulae. So, the representation of a chemical reaction using symbols and formulae is called a chemical equation. By using symbols and formulae, it is called a chemical equation. We know the reaction between hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen, when reacted with oxygen, we will get water. This is the representation of a chemical reaction. But here we use words only. Such an equation is called a word equation. The name of that equation is a word equation. Word equation contains only words. But these words can be changed into symbols and formulae. What is the symbol for hydrogen? Symbol for hydrogen is H. But we know that hydrogen is a diatomic molecule. That means it contains two atoms in a molecule. So we should write it as H2 plus oxygen. Again, the symbol for oxygen is O, and oxygen is also a diatomic molecule. So we should write O2. And here H2 and O2 react together to produce water. The molecular formula of water is H2O. This is a chemical equation. So a chemical equation represents, or the chemical equation is the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction. It's a symbolic representation of a chemical reaction by using symbols and formulae. Here we use different symbols and formulae. Again, this chemical reaction is not complete. This is not complete. It is a simple representation of a chemical reaction. Here we have to make each kind of atoms on either side equal. That means here two hydrogen atoms are present on the left side, and here two hydrogen atoms are present on the right side. So hydrogen is correct. But on the left side, oxygen is having two atoms. O2, two atoms are present, while on the right hand side, only one oxygen atom is present. We need to correct, or we need to make both sides equal. It is called balancing a chemical equation, that we will see later. Balancing a chemical equation. Here, the left hand side, LHS, left hand side, these are the substances which take part in a chemical reaction. The left hand side indicates the substances which take part in the chemical reaction. These substances are called reactants. On the left hand side, you will write reactants. So what are reactants? Reactants are the substances which take part in a chemical reaction. And the other side, that is the right hand side, RHS, right hand side. The right hand side indicates the substances which are produced by the chemical reaction. The substances which are formed by a chemical reaction are called products. So products are on the right hand side and the reactants are on the left hand side. So in such a way, we write the reactants on the left hand side and the products on the right hand side. So the reactants react together to produce the products. In a chemical reaction, the reactants react together to produce the products. In some reactions, there are different number of two or more reactants and one product. In some other cases, two or more reactants react to produce two or more products also. Some other cases, one reactant splits into a number of products. Such cases also there. So, the number of reactants and products, that depends on the nature of the reaction and the condition and the reactants and products in the reaction. Okay, we will see the balancing of chemical equations and other things later.